bring that much damage. That's the problem.
I mean, only the Mars, and that's not ideal. They go Medusa.
What?
I think I recognize him. Yeah, let's go. Man, I love this guy. As Spartan will be putting down the cogs. Well, 9 going forward. Acid spray on the ground. Not really a spell that you want to fight into, but they don't care. They just leave the blood grenade on the poor Tiny as he's trying to escape. There's the Dragon Tail. The damage will be more than enough on the 0 armor hero. They get the kill. Seb is dropping low. Kill the Papa.
Magazine too.
Get him down, and he does get the disruption. Spartan, he has the cogs, gonna be pushing him away. No, they deactivated the cogs so that Seb doesn't really take all that much damage, and 23 Savage will just go for a TP out when the cogs had a dead shot to stop it. Excess Vampire not allowing him to get to the lane quickly, so he's gonna lose a creep or two. They forgot to pick it up.
Dusa picked it up.
Well, no, low skill didn't want it.
Oh, that's weird. That also weird that Whisper dies here, but still very good for low skill and Spartan.
He's laughing.
Dusa is weird. I don't know, lubricant or something.
Listen to me. If I Google this and it is just a baby hippo, I'm gonna kill you, right?
No, it's super cute. I guarantee you, it's cute. But you gotta watch the animations. You gotta watch the compilation.
Ari's in trouble. He does go for the Shadow Realm. Now Spartan is in trouble. Constantly somebody's in trouble in this lane, and it will be Spartan that loses his life right here on our screens, where we're going to be showing that tickets are going to be a guy bringing in tickets, and also Tiny bringing in death to maybe even both of them. The crash landing for Whisper and Ari. And of course, guys, if you do want those tickets, exclamation mark ticket in the chat.
Can 23 Savage protect himself?
Well, help is coming. I don't think you're protecting yourself from this because there's way too many heroes, and it will be the Tiny that is now on a killing spree. No longer that big of a difference between him and the Earth Spirit, and the 9 isn't really rotating, which...
Now we want to secure the rune, right? Because if you rotate responding and you don't get the rune, it feels pretty bad, and he goes for an OT here. Not a lot of mana on the Tiny, so this should be... Oh, look at that kick. That's a beautiful one.
Spartan wants to go in with the cogs. Not going to be happening. Now he's just going to be kicking him to the other side where Excess Vampire is quite a lot of trouble. Ari has no spells. The Magnetize is on Spartan as well, so he will be ticking out too. And with the Urn Charge being used, 9 gets himself a kill. And 9 is going for an Urn. Not something that we see too often now on Earth Spirits. Which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about this, right? Invokers, no one really buys Vessel anymore. Vampire, can he deny himself to a Mudang? He can't.
It's a Centaur, that's no Kippo, but yeah.
No, it was the small one. What exactly this Alchemist is gonna go for, right? Is this gonna be some... oh, wait a second. Here's Whisper, gets cogged up. Kick into kick into kick.
Him to run away. Yeah, smart. They did force out a lot of rotations, but now you need to run Spartan going in. If he dies for his Medusa, it's really not that bad. The roll will connect without the Remnant, though, but... Kick. Spirit Vessel.
More OG heroes here. That's a lot of pressure that they are applying, and you only get a support.
Yep. Not that big of a deal.
So every time he has a break.
TikTok kids. The Doom will be used on Spartan, and luckily we are gonna be saved by action happening on the map. However, Whisper is not gonna be saved because there's so much damage onto him. The minus armor from the Acid Spray kicking in, and of course
it should be a bit faster on the side of level up, at least looking at the game right now.
Well, let's see if they can kill him and slow him down. He does have his ulti, charging up the Unstable Concoction. The stun was already used, and Kachal doesn't look like he's gonna survive. No, with the Demonic Purge and 4 stacks already on him, there's gonna be a 5th one. That should end his life. He wanted to give the kill to 23 Savage, will be able to do so. Excess Vampire, he's being hunted down by his own favorite hero, and he knows how to dodge it. Magnetize wasn't used, thus 9 does not have enough damage to get the kill.
9 scouts, all of those stacks, and they're so important for the level up supports. They're very under-leveled as well. Level 6 on Sab already, Ari level 5, whereas these supports, they don't have that much to work with, and if they keep dying, this is gonna be a disaster. 9 going for another one.
Yeah, they are gonna keep dying though. Maybe not even just the supports, especially with 23 Savage coming over. This looks like a very dead Tiny. He is trying to live with Kachal coming over. Maybe he can help. Not really. Seb gets the kill roll. Perfect. 9 finds Excess Vampire. Just he saw him there on the vision, knew where he needed to go, and
they're gonna steal the stacks. This is so bad. You need to do something about this. Maybe even bring the Dusa. You cannot let them get all of this hard work from them.
Well, Medusa is here. If you can bring down 23 Savage, it's not going to be too bad, but that is a dragon turned piggy, and he will be fine. They take the small ones, though.
Do you want to know another Mudang trivia? No,
is it
exactly
11:49, 50 as
yes.
they do
And
jump
it's
in
Aris
on the Dark
time
Willow.
to die.
Yep. Very true, very true.
Oh, that's a Midas on the Doom, so having pretty good Dusa. Oh, besides the Tiny, he's the only one here.
Best case scenario is that nobody dies, but I think that's probably too optimistic, as Spartan will be losing his life. Roll forward, you found him! Oh, 9. Did you say something? Did you say he didn't play for a year? Well,
oh my god, he got another! He got another!
I think your feed is again behind, right? What time are you at?
13. Very important information, Boomer.
Boomer alert! Toss back, Excess Vampire, he goes for the ulti, 9 he's taking some damage, there's the hook shot underneath the tower, but the Terrorize onto the four of them. Kachal is the only one going forward, 9 is too tanky, especially with the fight on him, he will get disrupted. Stone Gaze being used, they can't get close, and 9 he'll get turned into stone. He's like, I'm already won, and he will get the magnetized just before he dies, doing a ton of damage to the enemies. Doom was used onto the poor Tiny, who's trying to run away. Kachal doesn't have his ulti, so he just tosses out the stun and runs away. It will be a solid fight for level up, but they still lose the tower after it. Okay, low skill, posturing aggressively, he wants to go in. Cogs, Dark Willow, bounced around. Ari, he still has the Bedlam. Tiny going in. He survived the Doom, and he wants to fight. Ari's a little bit too tanky. They're just focusing on the tower at the moment, and Tiny, he is going for it. He is committing. The problem is he's mostly gonna die because of this commitment. It will be a blink in a second. No, he does get cancelled out, but he will still live. On the other side, Seb has been found, isolated, and taken out. Double unstable concoction. Now toss back. 23 Savage does have a BKB. Maybe they can finally bring down this Tiny as Excess Vampire. He's running away from the Dragonite, and 9 is back in the fight. He did die at the start of it, but having a tier 1 will allow him to be right back into the fight while he's chasing in for the Medusa that will live. Still a lot of mana left. Like a madman, not fearing anything, and level up will have to bail.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out. Oh my god, dude! 9 is... I don't know. This guy is... is he in the same realm that we are? Is this the same dimension?
10th of... no, on the 9th of October, they got...
Tiny got found.
Yep. That is gonna be a very dead Tiny. From what it seems, very isolated from any of his teammates, and thus his life will be taken.
Yeah, those pauses are... Can they get a... do you want to toss the DK is the question.
Of course you do. How can you allow him to do this into the tower, into the silence? Excess Vampire, and they're doing some damage to him. Nice dead shot as well. Will be popping the BKB. Gets the stun off. Hook shot in the backlines. Gets both of them inside of the cogs. And that's going to be Seb dead. So very nice start to the fight. Now low skill going forward. Going to be using the Stone Gaze. Looking towards 23 Savage. They can kill him once.
Oh, mana for Whisper.
BKB. Whisper without mana is incapable of using the Doom. The Terrorize. Kachal is trying to dodge the blink. And there's going to be another one found. Nice. Terrorize though in the end. Maybe they're gonna be saving their cores. Doesn't seem likely. Whisper has really lost its mana yet again, and his Doom will not be used. Low skill is losing mana rapidly, however, now, especially with the 2 cores connecting on him. But the unstable concoction will be saving him for the time being. Ari and Excess Vampire fighting to position 4s, and who's gonna be winning in the end? The Death Shot Excess Vampire gets the connection and the kill. It is a 1 fight for level up at the moment. If they get low skill out, which is not going to be happening, 9 continues to overperform here in this game and will be taking that carry down. With that, it still makes it okay for OG.
Zoomed up.
Well, I now think you are in front of me, and that is bad because my stream is on 32, 33. You just
he died
it for us. Yeah, well, not just yet on my screen. He's still alive, Bowie.
I'm from the future, guys.
Oh, man. Okay, we're definitely having fun. The toss back hook shot as well. Looking towards 9. Unstable concoction will connect, but the Cursed Crown, saving him for the time being. The roll out allows him to leave the cogs and survive. Gorgon's Grasp, which is a little bit too late. So 9 will live. Still have the BKB to play with. So it's... see. Is running away. Uses the ulti, just in case if they do get close. As they have found poor Spartan. That is a lot of damage that flies his way.
From OG in the high ground.
You still go. You're thinking about it, 9. He was gonna be breaking the smoke, but they see him. Avalanche immediately gets the BKB off. Will be okay. Now the Tiny needs to run. They get the Cogs move 9 away from his team, and it's not easy to connect. So that's gonna be a BKB gone, Magnetize gone. Maybe you can re-engage if you want to, creating some Medusa illusions there with the disruption. Not really doing all that much, and again, that is
No
a small
stone
victory.
gaze, though. This is a hard fight. Oh, they get a good one,
He
though.
does
It's a
have a stone gaze
Sabaru.
now. Toss back, Seb. Doesn't look like he's gonna die, but the Terrorize is gonna be perfect. Onto the 4 of them. They're all afraid, and Level Up are gonna be destroyed. They're buying back on the Tiny. He knows that his teammates needs help. Low skill. He has no mana. He turns around with the Stone Gaze, and with the buyback of the Tiny, this is might just be a fight they can win. They're not focusing down the Medusa, and it's just so close to death. Finally, 23 Savage gonna understand. They can finish off Low skill just with the AoE attacks. Low skill forgot just how low he was, as they are gonna be bouncing him around, and that looks like a dead Dragonite. One more hit is not enough. He's gonna be armlet toggling. Do they have the damage to finish him off? Nullifier, if he just get another armlet toggle, he's just gonna kill them all, and it is gonna be a rampage, maybe even a double one for 23 Savage, and that is how he killed Level Up savagely, just right-clicking him, and in the end, he lives through it all. Those armlet toggles keeping him alive. They are gonna fall. 23 Savage continuing with the push, decides to not go for it just yet. I think you now wait for Roche. Well, you know what? Level Up, they're not going to be waiting for Roche. The Unstable Concoction, Nullifier as well. 9 pops his BKB. He needs to roll away somehow, and the Terrorize once again. Ari always in good position. Level Up, they're trying to commit for these kills, and then when 23 Savage gets his spotlight to just continue with his right click, he's just doing way too much damage. No more BKB at the moment, but you really cannot kill him, as Excess Vampire did have his ulti. He doesn't have it any longer.
Oh, Mudang. Another kill. This... I don't know, man. This Dragonite hero is pretty broken, not gonna lie.
Yep, does look insane. And that was a really good call from you coming out to that they were gonna pick it. Just was a perfect one for the game.
Yeah, just super tanky. They have 3 very tanky cores. They banned the Timbersaw. And even though Level Up did well in the lanes, this Tiny struggled with the rotations. I think the position of OG was very good, and the supports on Level Up, right? The cores were doing well, but they didn't have the levels on the supports to take these fights. And despite the good Blink Dagger timing, they couldn't kill anyone because you don't have hookshot, you don't have mortality, you don't have just a little bit more damage to finish those heroes off.
Concoction. They want to get the connection, and he just stuns himself. Does stun Seb in the meantime as well, but they're all again together for Ari to get the Terrorize. This time around, he's only going to be connecting onto one hero. Doom onto the Muerta. He has to run. It's already been used. Whisper is trying to finish him off with the Infernal Blade. He cannot get out. Also, that's way too deep from the Tiny, who does get a TP away, but Low Skill, as you mentioned, has already lost his life, and Level Up will call GG. Really, at this point, there's nothing else left to give. They did stay in this game for 31 minutes, so solid performance coming out from them, but in the end,